Hey guys, it is Monday, family day. Spent most of the time inside hanging out, but I'm gonna take a bike share out and go over and hang out with Adam and Don for a bit. Bike lanes were pretty clear, a little bit wet, but nothing bad. It's fairly warm, so yeah, Adam was expecting me, and Bento was happy to see me for a while. I also brought laundry. Gonna do some laundry while I'm here, so that's pretty nice. I'm in my Go Place loungewear now. Yeah, and they're cooking some stuff in the air fryer. Bento's afraid of all the beeping noises, but he still wants to be a part of whatever's going on. We ate some chicken and jalapeno pepper things. They were very spicy. And we kind of binge watched A Night at the Seven Kingdoms, like a new HBO show. And it was actually good. There's one more episode to be released, so we're gonna group watch that at some point. Maybe on the next weekend, or I don't know, one of the weekdays after. At some point. Yeah. Bento being a cute dog. Classic Bento. Anyways, I was gonna go home, but Adam and Don were like, yo, stay the night. And then Alex just landed. He got back from a trip, so we'll get breakfast with him in the morning. So I decided that sounded good. And the bed hasn't changed since I slept in it last, so that was me forgetting to toss them into the wash. But not today. I did at least put them back in the wash. But yeah, Bento came down in the morning. He seemed pretty excited. I'm like, yo, come over here, Bento. But Bento's gotta go outside. That's why he's excited, I guess. I don't know. That's part of his morning routine. And Tuesday, sky's looking nice and clear. I was like, damn guys, let's take Bento for a morning walk. So we walked him over to the park, and that was nice. There was no dogs, and then there was kind of a lot of dogs, but no issues. We went back, and normally he'd have a morning nap, so that's good. Adam came downstairs with a mask on. The heck? We're walking over to breakfast, and it turns out Adam's got a sore throat, so he's not sure about actually going inside of a restaurant to eat with us. We met up with Alex, and this is when Adam was like, well, I guess I'll go. Yeah, the chairs outside there were like kind of nasty. We didn't really want to sit on them. So we ate at Sammy without him, which was still pretty nice. But we're kind of hoping that the sore throatness is just like in his head kind of thing, or like, just a morning sore throat, not like a real sickness. He also stopped at Secret Planet and looked at their neat stuff. I've got a bunch of fountain pens, and I bought this patch. Frog Lovers Club, hell yeah. Yeah. It was such a nice day out. We decided to go to Woodbine Beach. Yeah, passing by the theater. This is actually the last day that theater's open. It's gonna become a luxury gym or something now. And yeah, at the beach, the Winter Stations is open, where they put a bunch of art around the lifeguard stands. And when we were looking at this, there was a lady who's like, Chimera. I guess that's what this one's called. And that was just funny. But yeah, it's neat. Bunch of like traffic mirror things. Try to take a couple pictures of us all in the reflection. Cool. Anyways, on to the next one. That's kind of how it is with these. We look at them for like 5 minutes and they're like, okay. This one's kind of weird. Overheard some people talking about how it reminds them of like a smoking area where all the smokers to gather. That's fair. I'll generally like show the artist statement if you want to like pause and read it. But it's mostly talking about the liquid, I guess the water. It's not just some random liquid in between the panels and how they like go through states of being like frozen or foggy, and yeah, that's neat. Speculara. Yeah, this one was talking about how the exterior was painted to kind of match the lifeguard stands. When I came through here, I thought people were coming towards me, so I didn't go in. I just like walked around the side. Plus there was a bunch of hubbub going on over here with all these dogs. So eventually when things calmed down, I did go in, and I guess maybe I'm going in from the wrong side. I thought it'd be nice to go in with the wind, but yeah, through this tunnel there's like a bunch of little portraits. Most of them have mirrors. I got a little selfie with that stranger there. And then like a million people came through the other side at the same time I was going through. It's like one of the mirrors is like kaleidoscoped to look behind you. And this one was to look at the sky. And that one looks at the ground. Yeah. Whoever made this, like, get rid of those benches. That's just in everyone's way. And write enter and exit on the thing, cause like, let's get some organization in this art. But yeah, it was neat. Alright, now on to the classic next one. Crest. I don't think we really looked at this one for that long. Mostly I'm just like, yeah, pretty nice craftsmanship on this one, eh? You got all these curves in your wood. Yeah. What can I say? It's pretty neat. Put a little bench under this. That'd be cool. Have some plants growing on it. Hopefully they don't just scrap it once the show is done. Embrace. This is one of the ones that I was seeing online, like, as, you know, come check out this winter station. Some giant hands. So from one angle, the hands are, like, completely black. But if you walk around it, it's, like, colored. Oh, yeah, and Adam just wants some high-fiving action here. I'm like, don't do it like that. Trying to coach him. I'm like, alright, this is where your hand is when you need to reach your high five. And that was good enough. So yeah. Yeah, I guess I mostly looked at this hand instead of the other hand. There was other people admiring the other hand. But they're pretty much the same, so you guys get it. It's kind of like they're, I don't know, gonna grab the lifeguard stand or something. So that's pretty much it. There were some more life stands, but I think they only had like 6 art displays. Sometimes there's more, but they were all pretty good this year. Not hugely interactive or anything, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. They were big and cool, so I like that. Yeah, looking back from where we came from, I'm like, wow, it really got foggy. Like, I was liking seeing the fog in the distance. Oh yeah, someone lost their glasses. Hopefully find them. But yeah, the fog really rolled in. It's almost a different experience heading back towards the car. Oh yeah, We got a very lucky parking spot there, by the way. Free parking? Hell yeah. And we got back, hanging out for a little bit. Unfortunately, Adam, he's got like a bit of a headache. He's feeling fevery. So he's just sleeping. We ate some Rudy burgers and hung out for a bit. Yeah. Now we're heading out. But that was some good hanging out time. Hopefully Adam feels better. And we didn't make him sick by making him go to the winter stations. Sorry, man. But, yeah. Taking the bike share back home. Seems like they're taking down the winter lighting that they would have on all of these trees. Some of them are still up. Just one of those things, I guess. The seasons are changing, guys. The Yorkville lights are coming down. Yeah. Looking at these streets, I'm like, man, I should be doing some Uber. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, depending on how the weather is. But yeah, that was a good Tuesday. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.